Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Riveting. Oh, hello. Welcome to another edition of Matthew Talks. Let me wet my palate. Well, what is there to discuss today, you might ask? Well, someone has asked me to bring up music. That fat fuck of a topic. That's a huge, wide variety of a topic that he was not specific with at all. And so I will take it upon myself, my lovely imagination, to come up with my own means for this topic. And I'll just run over a brief history of my life involved in music. My mom's walking around out there and I really don't want to talk any louder. Well, let me start with the first CD I ever bought. That would happen to be, what's it called? It was like back when, I think it was like back in 6th grade, actually. And it was, okay, so if any of you are familiar, I hate when my glasses do that thing when they're like, almost makes me want to take my glasses off. It's like I'm a different person. But, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Motley Crue, that fucking drug addict crusade. But the one guy in the band, Nikki Sixx, he made a really crazy first album, too. I was an innocent little kid, too. I didn't know shit about shit. Raised in a really nice family, really, sheltered. So 6th grade, my first ever CD I bought was Nikki Sixx. Nikki Sixx has his own band, apparently, called 6am. And the first album I bought was The Heroin Diaries. It was about his heroin addiction and everything. And I was a little kid, and I was just listening to this stuff, just... Well, favorite song on there was Life is Beautiful. And so at a young age, I was really into deeper songs. I was never really into, I'm not gonna say bullshit, because a lot of people, now what I listen to, a lot of people would say is bullshit. But I've been through a lot of phases, and so I know what people are talking about. So at a young age, I was listening to that kind of stuff, and I don't know what my next album was. I think it was actually a Linkin Park album. I went through a really heavy Linkin Park stage. I really liked all that, and I think that was my introduction into when I started liking, I'd say, screaming type stuff. Because it started, I didn't like that. It just wasn't in my thought process. I wasn't like, oh, I love yelling! But, I don't know why I keep touching my face. I don't have nothing. There's nothing here. I wasn't eating Doritos or anything. I'm just like, crackhead. But yeah, like Linkin Park, and I remember listening to him, and the guy's voice had a lot of power in it, and I was just like, wow, that's cool. I like that a lot. I like when he yells, and I like the power behind it and what he's saying. It gave me goosebumps, when you listen to a good song and it gets to that part, and you always know where it's at, and you always get those goosebumps. You're like, yeah. And after Linkin Park, I started to look into, heavier bands. At this point, I was probably in 7th grade. And I was listening to, I would listen to, what are they called? I don't mean to bore you guys. If you don't like it, don't watch it, but I was listening to, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But something. Oh, AFI. That band, AFI. Some of those kind of punky bands. Punky! I didn't know what punky was back then, so it wasn't faggoty. 8th grade, I started listening to metal. That's what I got into, and I was one of those kids. Not yet, not 8th grade yet, but 8th grade I started listening to, like, Slipknot and Disturbed. I love Disturbed. I still like it a lot. My music has changed so much in what I listen to, but I still like Disturbed. And if anyone knows anything about me, what I'm about to say, they'll instantly know the answer to. My favorite band. Anyone at my school could probably tell you what my favorite band was. And 8th grade was the year I listened to the first song by The Devil Wears Prada. I would say still my current favorite band, even though I really don't listen to them. Because it had such an impact on my life. And I don't mean that in, like, a stupid way. Like, they saved my life. No, they didn't do shit. They just really... They were a Christian band. I'm Christian, and... there's so many metal bands out there that are just... If you listen to the lyrics, they are terrible. Like, kids don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Burn me, kill me, destroy me, rape my family. Yeah, it's pretty good, it's pretty good, it's pretty cool. What's this song called? Let me look through my iPod. Rape My Family. I think it's called Rape My Family. Oh. By who? Oh, Murder Deathface. And I can't stand that. Even back then, I still couldn't stand a lot of that shit. Like, I listened to some of those bands, like in 9th grade was my probably heaviest metal year. Started listening to Suicide Silence, and this is when I start talking about that stupid band stuff, but I liked it because they had the deepest growls, and I started practicing growling and stuff, and I got good. I can still do it. I can do exhale, inhale, guttural. I know the difference between fry vocals, all the different types of stuff, and I was going into a band and everything, and that was my life. I came home from school, I might play video games for half an hour, and I would go downstairs. We have a downstairs that was open at the time. I would take hot water down there, I would heat up water in the microwave, and I'd put honey in it and mix it up, and I'd go down there, and I'd practice on songs. I'd try to recreate them, songs from Killswitch Engage, The Devil Wears Prada, Under Oath, and I'd recreate the vocals of them, and I'd practice for hours and hours and hours, and I'd get better with exhales, I'd get better with inhales, I'd practice my gutturals, and I would do that. And I did that for probably over a year straight. Got pretty good. And I could just do it all the time. My voice was just strong. I could yell, I could scream, and I'm not talking about, yeah, that kind of yelling. People have to know what I'm talking about. Like, I did that. That's what I liked. Excuse me while I wet my palate once more. This video is gonna take a fuckload of time to upload. And so, yeah. And, went into 10th grade, I was still practicing doing that, still talking about being in a band and stuff, and... But then, at the end, in the middle of 10th grade, I started to listen to, I used to listen to hip-hop and stuff, like 50 Cent and stuff, and I don't care what people think, like, that's what I listened to. Back when I was, like, probably 5th grade, I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. I used to, like, listen to 50 Cent songs, whatever was good at the time, you know. I didn't know what the fuck he was saying. Talking about, like, drugs I didn't know anything about. But I liked the beat of it. But I turned into one of those kids that was so against it. That was so against anything. And I have my own little idea about that now. And that's not who I am anymore. I fucking hate kids that are that. If you listen to anything that's not metal, if you listen to anything that's not about fucking pillaging, killing, yeah, we know what that's about. Kids don't know what the fuck anything like that's about. And I'm not saying I know what my music's about, but I don't act like I do. Kids stand up for their music when they don't know what the fuck it's about. And if they do, it's not like they've experienced most of it. I know so many kids that will just instantly put you down. Some kids won't even be your friend. They will take you, if you are their friend, and you listen to, say, like, hip-hop rap and stuff or anything like that, you will not be their friend after that. Dude, what do you listen to? Yeah, I listen to a little bit of, like, I don't know, just, like, Crazy Bones and stuff like that. Gay. Because you're not listening to, like, Murder Face Killers, faggot shit like that. And I still like stuff like that, and people are gonna hate me for this video because I still like some metal. Okay? But right now, I mostly listen to hip-hop and rap. Not because I lived in the hood, not because I'm black. Everyone knows that I grew up in Squim. I never robbed anyone. I don't know anything about running the block, pimping hoes. And a lot of the songs are about that. Just like a lot of metal songs are about killing and shit, but there's some songs that aren't. And a lot of songs like that I do listen to. That are really just about struggle. And though you may not have gone through it, you understand some of it in your heart, and I really like that. And there's nothing wrong with listening to metal. But I'm not the kind of person that hates on people for listening to certain types of shit. Like, I don't like certain types of music, but I'm not gonna... back when I had my iPod, I had a Lil Wayne song on it. I listened to it too. I don't like Lil Wayne all the time, but I'll listen to a song because I'm not a hypocritical bitch. People blame all these people, and people like, oh, this guy's such a faggot, this guy's such a faggot. Justin Bieber, he is a rich son of a bitch, okay? That's wearing, and I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're that one, that's stupid, I don't care about any of that. If you had his money, you'd be doing that type of music too. I would. People are fucking ignorant and stupid. I just don't like it. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. And if you guys want a list of what I listen to, I don't know, like, I listen to Crazy Bone, I listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony, I listen to Still the Devil Wears Prada. And I don't care who watches this. My friends that are gonna come up to me and be like, dude, I saw your video, you listen to that? Yeah, I do. So shut the fuck up. I listen to... I know there's a million I'm not thinking of. Of course, as soon as you need like a list, you can't remember shit. That's my dog Zipper. Such a homosexual. It doesn't matter, but yeah, that's the story of what I listen to, and that's currently what I'm listening to, is a lot of hip-hop stuff. I still listen to metal and stuff, I like Killswitch Engage, but I'm not a little bitch that's gonna, like, go cry over it. I know what they're about. You don't know these people. I don't know the people I listen to, but some metalheads are just so into it. And so can people that listen to hip-hop, but God, it's so annoying, because I know these people personally, and they act like they grew up with these musicians, and they don't know anything about them. That was my phone. But anyway, yeah, this video is 13 minutes. That's going to take a fuckload of time to upload, so I'm done with this. I'm going to be making another video tonight. I don't know what about yet, but I just like making videos, and so if you look out for that. You guys have a good day. And if you like, please subscribe. Just hit the camera, sorry. If you like, subscribe. If you don't like, then dislike. I'd rather have likes, though. And I've already had some people. Someone told me to make this video, and I made it. If you want a subject of a video that you want me to make, just send me a message. I did this video, I did another video, because people asked me to. It's as easy as that. But you guys have a good day. Goodbye.